So, advice from driver guy. So we're talking about today about how some people joke around and then some people take it serious. And is it important? Is it wrong to joke around, or do we need it? Do we need to be able to joke about things? But I guess it all depends on the context and what's going on in the day and age and fads and stuff like that, and the whole scene and everything. So let's hear it from driver guy.
Thank you. Stranger that I picked up hitchhiking, that's a great question. And I gotta give it to you. Great question. In today's day and age, you hit the nail on the head. People are so quick to get offended. You could be making a gay joke. You could be making a joke about lesbian, transsexual Muslims, and people just get their panties up in a knot. And that's if you're identifying the wrong gender. Don't even get me started. Okay? If it's shim, sure, she, shay, shimotomy, whatever you want to call it. It, ze. Am I covering all the pronouns? I'm really trying to make sure I hit every pronoun because I don't want to offend anybody. Driver guy is here to give life advice, not to make anybody angry or upset and potentially want to kill themselves. So you just got to learn that life does not give a fuck how you feel. The world, the universe, does not give two shits about your feelings. So the sooner you learn that if your pee-pee is tucked up into your butt cheeks and you're wearing panties, you can call it what you want to, whatever you want to call it, but you can't impose that idea or opinion. I'm not going to use the word fact because now we're just getting out there when we start throwing terminologies around as fact. Okay? Just because you want to be called a boy-girl or a girl-boy or a she-shay or whatever the fuck you want to be called doesn't mean you have to make everybody else oblige you. Okay? Like, for instance, the other day I'm at GameStop. I'm there to buy a game. 6'5" dude with an afro. I seen him from behind. I'm like, hey man, can you help me out, bro? And that person turned around, full makeup, big old fucking fuzzy mustache and patches of fucking beard. You can tell she was on the treatment. What's it called that they get to become a woman? What's that gene they give them? It's the opposite of testosterone. Well, it takes away their whatever the fuck. And this person was so offended. The GameStop employee literally shaking when I asked her that question, when I said bro. And in my opinion, bro is a very, very multi-gendered word. Because I hear girls saying bro all the time to other girls. So it's not like that's a bigoted word. I hate using that word bigot because it gets thrown around like anybody can say bigot, and it's like I bet half the people that use that word, and that's being generous, half the people that use that word don't even know what bigot means. Do you know what bigot means, Maddie? Maddie, what's your opinion on gay relations and lesbians? Is it okay for two girls to lick pussy?
No.
Is it okay for two dudes to suck dick?
No.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Maddie does not agree with same-sexual relations. At all. Do you think it's bad?
Yes.
Why is it bad?
I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Does it affect you if two dudes are humping each other like jackrabbits?
No, but it makes me feel uncomfortable.
What if a hot-ass girl was like, Maddie, I want you to tongue punch me right in my fart box? Would you be mad?
Yes.
Well, there you go, folks. It is offensive to some, and to others, it is not offensive. There's a lot of people that like it, and there's a lot of people also that don't like it. So, I mean, the way I look at it is, if you're offended, I mean, what can you do? You can't force people to act a certain way. Just like how you can't force people to not be gay, you can't force people to accept it either. So you come to a fork in the road. And sometimes you just got to go off-road and plow your own path, create your own road. Because it's just too much to deal with, dude. Too much bullshit. I don't want to have to be mad all the time about other people and what they feel. You know what I mean? If a girl wants to cover her face up with a giant veil and call herself a Muslim, go ahead. Okay? It doesn't affect... now, when you try affecting me, that's when it becomes an issue. And that's why a lot of it is an issue with the transgendered folk, because they actually are like militant about it and trying to get you to fucking oblige them on their gender pronoun, they call it, or whatever the fuck. And that right there is not okay. And, you know, I'm not trying to box all the trannies up in one box together, because I'm sure a lot of trannies do not get mad about it. You know what I mean? I'm sure a lot of trans are okay with it. I'm not trying to speak for all of them, because I don't fucking know. I'm just trying to give the benefit of the doubt. There's always an exception to the rule. You know what I mean? And literally, that's a part of living in a free society, is that you're free to think and say whatever the fuck you want. Nobody can tell you otherwise. And if they don't like it, they can go eat a fucking dick. It's that simple. You're free to be gay, and you're free to be a lesbian. You're free to get your wiener chopped off and put in some macaroni and cheese for all I care. Call it fucking macaroni and hot dogs for all I care. Just don't try serving it to people. I'm just kidding. Hey man, is this your stop up here? How much farther we gotta go?
Yeah, we're almost there.
Where are you taking me?
It's a little ways out of the city.
Oh, okay. Hopefully I got your pronoun correct. I apologize if I said all 68
I prefer
of them.
shimmy.
Oh, I knew I missed one. Dang it. Well, shimmy. We're gonna shimmy our way out of here, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. If any of my viewers have a question, please, driver guy. Also, subscribe to my other video, Life Advice with Shower Guy. Great stuff. Very relevant. Thank you so much for viewing. Mash that subscribe button.